Dear Wisdomizers, welcome back to another episode of the Traders Club. We are going to dive into the markets real quick, but before we hop into that, I just wanted to share that it is almost this time that we have to really lock in and really put in our effort in order to change our lives and become success stories in this market because it's going to be insane once the market will really pop up and do amazing returns to all of us. But we need to be on board, so we need to be prepared. Please put in the time and effort in order to really master the game. For some of you, it's the first bull run. For me, it's the fourth, and I've done all the mistakes in the world, and I blew hundreds of thousands of dollars. I also made hundreds of thousands. Not a million yet, but hopefully this will be the first bull run where I'm actually making millions. Could be that I'm gonna lose millions too, but let's see. Anyway, you just need one single call that is going to change your life. And by tuning in into the Wisdomize intelligence, we're gonna discover them and we're gonna share them, and you're gonna exit and enter them timely. Right? So, without further ado, let's dive into today's video. Let's dive into the charts, and what we're gonna see is the BTC chart. Obviously, as I told you, we have been bouncing off of this zone where potentially there could be buyers coming in, and I think we're gonna create a double top and we're gonna sell off below this zone. I do not personally think that we are going to see um, above 100K, and I think that we're gonna go to this region. Not definitely not retesting right away. It's too easy buy from this zone unless something really bad happens in the world. But I think we're just something like this. I mean, even if we go to 100, it's completely fine. But for now, I think we're gonna go somewhere around this 80K region. But it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. So I don't expect it today or anything like this. Maybe we're gonna do McDonald's pattern here, So I'm gonna do this double M McDonald's, and we're gonna go back to the roots. Anyway, BTC is expected to trade around this area. It creates liquidity. There are new sellers coming up. The price has to develop. It's not like, okay, well, what if the price would just go up like this, right? So like this up, like it, and what would it do now? It would that okay, the principle is the price has to develop. It has to create liquidity. Buyers want to buy, sellers want to sell, and all this. So before we can go up or down, we need to create liquidity, and this is basically we I like to call this in another sort of way. We need to trade through some levels. I mean, we can go up right now, but if we go up right now, then what happens next? Like, what happens tomorrow or in one month, So we're going up for sure. There's no question about it. But we first need to collect the orders from the order book and from weak sellers and all this. So I'm expecting this to range. And this is also a good time to load up on altcoins because we might not even be able to go to this high. I'm talking about this all the time. Last time we saw a massive altcoin rally. We saw the Bitcoin also coming from this very same region, and uh, and I believe that this is going to be the same case now. So yeah, That's I believe that's gonna happen, and we're gonna first see 61% percent as well. So I believe that's gonna happen like this. Bam. So, without further ado, let's go and check. Okay, well, I actually want to check the ETH as well because this thing is actually going up too, and this is quite interesting. Like ETH is going to be outperforming majority of the other L1s, but I believe that Solana will outperform everything else. As you can see, it already did. It's already doing this pattern against BTC as well. So usually what happens is it's gonna just break out, but it's gonna probably just again like range. You see, bam. Usually it just goes like this. So it creates liquidity, it creates buy sell orders, and at some point it will. But when it comes to Solana, then I don't think it's gonna come up to all-time high, whereas BTC, it's probably gonna leave somewhere around this area, in my opinion. Usually, what happens is you will see that every single altcoin trading against BTC, they're just losing their value over time, and BTC is basically taking their all of their liquidity. I can show you a few charts. For example, I have everything ultimately trading versus BTC is losing its value. This is the rule of the market. As you can see, these all pairs are trading against BTC. So altcoins versus BTC forever looking to get bottomed out, and this is the ultimate truth. Look, that's how it goes. Oh, there is just one asset that's actually performing well, but usually that's what happens, you know. So there is some liquidity pump, but then ultimately it just gets um, sold out, and this happens with every single altcoin. They will never only a handful of them will actually go and outperform BTC in the long term. But just to show you that every single altcoin will. Oh, wow! But this is USDT actually. Holy shit! What is this? XML did such an insane run. That's quite interesting. Anyway, that's something that I wanted to show you guys real quick. But let's see, Deck Screener and Wisdomize, because these two are the only ones, only platforms that we need in order to actually trade well and trade with a significant edge in the markets. And this is very really excited now, exciting stuff now, because you can literally just use Wisdomize Intelligence and Deck Screener and find the best trading opportunities, right? There's this thing called dollar. Okay, so we're watching the Wise Logic, right? So Wise Logic is automatically feeding us the best potential cryptos that can rise, right? So dollar, I have seen this one time, but now we're seeing another Hauk Tuah, which is interesting place to. That is, it was launched in July. It did a pit, and now what we're seeing 7,000 holders. For some reason, it's being on. For some reason, it's showing it is good liquidity, locked liquidity. So technically, this is at the point where it really can't get any lower at some point, right? So usually what you want to do is you want to go and see their Twitter, as always. 4 hours ago, they actually turned down community donation. Ba, ba, ba. they seem to be active still to this day, which is actually quite good. But I think there are a lot of holders. If the price even will rise, they will dump on you. So, and also if one wallet holds 15% of the whole token, then it's not a good. It's never a good sign, right? So let's keep um, uh, watching the meme coin Zerkut ZRC. What? There are so many new meme coins that I've never even heard of. I'm primarily, just as I mentioned already many times, primarily I'm just looking um, at meme coins because meme coins are the ones in focus. I'm not looking to buy any L1s, L2s. They're too high on market caps and they're probably not gonna do much. But for the sake of it, we can also look at Solana is actually 111 billion in market cap, and ETH is 4 times larger, which is cool. So there's room to rise for Solana, but Solana has only one sort of product market fit, and this is Major Frog, and this is gambling on meme coins. So I would like to see what's this Major Frog. By the way, I want to show you guys one thing, right? I want to show you that from last video, what happened here is we had this, we discovered this gem here, and we potentially could have ridden this to 5x the value, right? But what happened is there was a massive sell order, and this was probably some big wallet that was either hacked or someone actually sold deliberately like a large quantity without having any 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 fucks were given about this dump, and this was basically a scam. But what happened is that the community is so strong that even if the biggest sell-off will occur, they will still like if someone had actually a limit order here, they would have been up already by 5x, easily 10x in seconds, you know. So yeah, but the other one that we picked up was Kendo. Kendo looks like, you know, without this wick, I don't like this. Kendo Inu would be, yeah, this doesn't really look good. Usually when you see this kind of wick, then that's it's funny, but usually people are making mistakes with few zeros and then just pushing the price like this. But another thing that was yesterday here was Puffer, and probably I didn't want to buy this, but it had a really good run today, plus 70%. And MSTR, I actually told that it's gonna probably it's gonna do well, but it's not. It hasn't really done much, to be fair, to call this like a good call or something, um, but yeah, Power discovered here. It actually did really well. So I mean, every single day I'm coming back here, and we are seeing that these calls are playing out. Metis, you know, perfect play from here. We're seeing that these trades are really playing out. So this gives us a bit of confidence that the future can be the same, right? So now, what with this having in mind, I would like to actually go like Venus. Venus, what's this? It hasn't been really pumping too much. Um, I would like to Venus protocol. So this is a lending protocol actually that's available on. It should be available on many. on many exchanges, and it seems like it's doing well. Could it be a trade opportunity for us? I think it could, and especially that it's done the same retest of the box trade that I have already mentioned many times, right? So if something goes trade sideways like this in a box and then makes a retest, then that's a perfect trading opportunity. And this is already done the trade, so it goes really really quickly. So bum and bum, and let's put this into watch list and see how it performs. But Echelon Prime, something Sigma, yeah, Sigma by the way is a good one. Sigma is a good meme coin, and as you can see, it's also popping up as well. So today, I would take Sigma from 65, and this would be our long-term hold because of the structure as well, you know. So what happened last time when we saw this kind of? It's basically replica, right? So it's basically replica. This is the very same um, market maker basically doing the same thing, and I think it's gonna go higher. So we're just up here because we have one trade that we want to go. We're just basically replica, and I mean, if this one broke out like this, then no, if this broke out and did 4 times from the breakout, then I would expect this to do the same 4 times. So what would be the market cap? 330 million for Sigma. How about that? Next leg up, Sigma is going to do insane volumes. 4x, my prediction. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.